What do you call your grandmother?
I call her Suki.
Grandma.
I call my grandmother Gia.
Grandma.
Nana.
Grandma.
Yeah, grandma.
My name is Ruth Earl Hudson Nichols.
My name is Claire Range.
Diane Allen.
It's Patricia Alcorn.
Beverlyn Struthers.
It's Essie M. Harris.
I am Charisma Sweatgreen. My grandmother is First Lady Ruth Earl Hudson Nichols.
My name is Melanie Brazil, and I am the granddaughter of Claire Anderson Range.
My name is Christiana Ray Colon, and I am the granddaughter of Diane Allen.
I'm Jayla. I'm Jessica. We're both twins, so we're 19. And our grandma is Essie Harris.
My name is Kaylin Jacobs, and I am the granddaughter of Patricia Alcorn.
My name is Destiny Struthers, and my grandmother is Beverlyn Struthers.
I came to Chicago when I was 6 years old. Got off of the train at 63rd and State Street. I never will forget that.
I lived 2 blocks over my entire life. So she was she worked, but in my mind, I feel like she still kept all of us, all of the grandchildren. So I'm not sure how that was even possible.
There was not too much to do except to go to the theater, to the show, and we hung out at, it was called the confectionery, which is similar to like a drugstore, which had seating, and you could get Cokes and things like that.
My grandmother was very influential. I used to go over her house every day after school. We would do our homework over there. She always had food.
So I was all in the Bronzeville area before it was fashionable. You know, now Bronzeville is very fashionable and people pay an arm and a leg to live there. Well, I lived there when it wasn't so fashionable.
This whole house was like always my theater. It was always a game of make-believe. I would be in here like pretending that I was running a restaurant and going through all the cabinets and like cooking random stuff.
Our house was right where the Dan Ryan is now. It was in the middle of the Dan Ryan, basically.
She doesn't baby us, but she like would make our lunch. Like my mom's like, okay, make your lunch, guys. Like you guys at my grandma, like high school, she was still making our lunch.
Like
breakfast in the morning.
I was born in Alabama, a little small town called Enterprise, Alabama. And I moved to Chicago when I was in 6th grade.
Grandma Alcorn's house, we know we're gonna be chilling. We're watching TV. They got all the cable, and we're probably going someplace. So we can't look like we just been playing outside in the mud.
Well, my father worked at the Ice House in Atlantic City, and it was always, he could get work during the summer. But as the winter months came, it was deserted, not like New Jersey, Atlantic City is now. Now it's popping all the time, but back then he couldn't get work, so he moved here first, and 6 months later we followed.
I always liked being at Nana's house because like Nana's house has been Nana's house forever. I remember when I was a kid, my mom and I, we moved around a little bit until we got settled in Orland Park. And so I'd always like to be at Nana's because Nana and Papa were there, and they had cable, which was awesome for me.
My uncle worked for a steel company, and he didn't have to be at work until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So he was my babysitter, me and my cat, Midgie. He was the only one who would just basically listen to me because I was always thinking that I could sing or that I could play the piano. I had many, many dreams. And he would pretend that he was really listening to me singing. And I was supposedly singing operatic songs. And he would say to the family when they would come home, "Oh, that girl can really sing." And I was so proud. So proud.
There's other parts of that story, and I don't even know if you wanted me to go into it.
In my generation, we wanted to work. Our husbands, at least mine did, said, well, you don't have to work, but I wanted to work, so it was up to me.
Are you proud of me?
Yes,
Like,
I am. Would like to have you have a different hairdo.